we can work really together. As the best measure is to prevent the risk to happen. So, but you can invest a lot of efforts, and still you can be hacked, and the systems can be affected. And when you need to go to the disaster recovery and business continuity, so we can really complete each other. Really complete each other. So yes, it's very important. Yes, to communicate, and you're strong in the BCP and DRP areas, and we are strong in cyber defense. So I think it can be a great synergy between our activities, and this can be a real good start. As you know, 2 days ago, one of the smallest. As you know, we had the cyber incident in Israel. Insurance company. It's a small one, but still it has a great impact, media impact. We actually got hacked, and data was extracted, and hackers actually started to publish it on various forums. And from the other side, they also deleted actually were backups, and now they have a pretty harsh time to recover. So actually, our website for 2 days is down, and it looks like they did have problems with their BCP and DRP plans. So something these events are unfortunate, but it really raised the public awareness, and we see actually for 2 days we had a lot of let's say approaches from clients or potential clients to perform more checks, and to see if we are protected. So. And as I understand, in your country also there are some events which actually also brought to the public. I know was an attempt on the nuclear facilities in right. I think there was an attempt on nuclear facilities. I read about it, and etc.
So, pleasure meeting you all. But if you can wait for a couple of minutes, we are awaiting a couple of our team members to join, including Dheeraj, who is Executive Director.
Yes, and we also are joining our senior directors from our side.
The event is live on YouTube.
Yes. Joined us Tamara. She's head of our development and data analytics team.
Michael, if you can wait for a minute, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, I may have to request you to repeat all the introductions once again.
You're right. שלמה, הוא שם מצלמה, נראה לי קצת על החדר.
כתבתי לו סדר.
הוא דפוק לגמרי, בן אדם.
תשתיק.
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Sorry, folks. I thought I had logged into the original link you sent, Jennifer, but maybe there was some confusion about the links. Sorry.
Yes, we did. We wanted to record this session as well as the session is live on YouTube, so we changed the link, our link being used now. May I request everyone to switch on cameras, please? We would like to take a good photograph.
I'm holding the agreement.
We just sent you ours, actually. So,
Between us.
There is a lot of echo that I am hearing.
So are we awaiting someone else now? From our side, we all are here.
שלמה נראה לי ירד לגמרי. איפה שלמה?
Jennifer, are we waiting for someone else to join?
No, it's
Okay, then we can start.
yes.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are very excited with this partnership. My name is Daman. With me is Executive Director Dheeraj. We request from Michael if you want to start with introductions, please, and then we will have introduction of our team.
Sure. As I started to speak, nowadays we see cyber resilience and cyber and business continuity and disaster recovery goes together, because we see that some cyber attacks actually affect drastically the systems and processes of the business, and the business should actually respond in business continuity and disaster recovery. So I think we can work together as a synergy, our teams. We can work in the first, the best is to prevent the disaster. So the company should invest first in defense, but there's no bulletproof defense, and sometimes you need to have a backup plan, you need to have a recovery, you need to have business continuity plan in case all your defenses fall. And here we can actually really work together with your expertise and with our expertise, and join forces and provide, I would say, a one-stop shop solution to the client from both sizes. Our clients, your clients, and we can actually join forces and help and reduce what we see outside, and we see that outside is very dangerous. I would like to present our management team here with us. Ronen, Tamara. Tamara is our head of development and data analysis. Shlomo is our head of IT risks consulting management. Also a little bit BCP and DRP practice. Myself, I'm the CEO of Integrity, and our head of cyber defense services, Benny, and Jenya, and of course head of our SOC team, and Jennifer is also here. You already know her. So thank you, and I would like to hear some words from you, actually.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll request Dheeraj to do this part for us, please.
thank you. Thanks, Michael. So exactly as you said, it's kind of joined at the hip. These are absolutely synergistic domains, and prevention is always better than cure. So maybe we are partly on the cure side and a lot on the prevention side, but prevention really starts pre-incident, much before. So we've always seen ourselves looking at the full resilience side. And the intention is in the full resilience cycle. A very critical element, as everyone knows, of business continuity or disaster recovery readiness is the risk assessment. So the first thing is what can actually create the outage. Let's try and prevent that outage from happening in the first place. So very happy to have your resources look at that portion. And with COVID-19, the incidence of cyber issues and security has gone up even more. We know that work at home systems are typically less secure. People are also diverted in terms of their attention. Overall, in some ways, it's an opportunity for perhaps cyber criminals to take more advantage, either deliberately or even accidentally things slipping through. So very happy to have this partnership with you and looking forward to make sure that along with you, we can provide to the customer a full menu of services and just be able to be much more resilient. And therefore, whatever we do for them as a BCP or DR is a worst case scenario. But a lot of what you do is really immediate here and now. And therefore, hopefully, they don't need to necessarily activate their business continuity or disaster recovery too often. That's really an ideal system. So from our side, Daman opened up the conversation. He's our principal consultant. He plays a lot of role across in the delivery of the organizations and in terms of the structuring of solutions. So he's the key technical person, I would say, from our side. Tarun Bhandari is our Chief Administrative Officer. He helps keep the show running so that Daman and I and others can do the work that we need to do. Akhil is one of our business development people focused more on India. Chanchal is one of the business development people focused more on the Middle East and other countries. And I guess that's our the management team who are here. A couple of them were not able to be on the call. So a few more who are not there right now. So thank you very much. Excited and looking forward to get the show on the road.
So can we go into the signing ceremony, please?
Sure, of course.
Dheeraj has already sent it to you. So Michael, yes, if you can focus camera on that.
Of course, here the last page.
Yes, please. If you sign, then we'll clap at that time.
Sure, of course.
Great. Thank you very much. Everyone can clap. Yes.
Sign, and I hope we will have a lot of signed agreements with clients also. And I wish us a new year with a lot of good progress and the year where COVID will stop and we can meet each other. And of course, we before COVID, we always came to our partners and meet personally. And I hope in a couple of months, we all be vaccinated and we can actually meet together.
Okay. Thank you.
And in Jewish tradition, it's called the Lechaim. It's like for life, actually. It's like you say, cheers for life, good. Actually. Lechaim. Cheers.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thanks very much.
All the best. Anyone else who would like to speak a few words? Jennifer, Tamara, Shlomo, and Jenia.
Thank you, guys.
Any words from you? And I missed some people. I think they are with Michael in his room.
Yes. So thank you, and of course we'll set up a working meeting and start planning a meeting, of course, in next week.
Yeah,
and
which just for your information, Michael, is already in place. On 15th, we are planning the first webinar with your team.
Amazing.
And they will be issuing some press release, etc. And we'll start making noise about this.
Sure.
So we are committed to make it a success.
Of course, I believe we can do it together because we have experience and also the conditions are good for us, and unfortunately bad for clients, because the bad guys were like got crazy
Yeah.
after
Yes.
COVID. I don't know what happened, but it looks like a lot of cyber risks and a lot of attacks, and something we live with it every day. We have a SOC team and they work 24/7. We have at least 1, 2, 3 investigations a week with potential cyber attack or real cyber attack. So it got a little bit crazy. And yes, we need to join forces. So that's what we do. We join forces with professionals, and that's how we help our clients. Actually,
Looking forward. Absolutely. Thank you.
it's a great pleasure, and thank you, and thank you, and have a great evening, and have a great weekend, and we'll see soon.
Thank you very much.
Reconvene.
All the
Sure.
best to all.
Look forward to
Thanks.
reconvene on the next working session.